Tonight we find out who will become the 2017 MVC Boys Basketball Champions. Onalaska hosting Central. With more on the big game, here's News 8 Sports Director Greg Wavernick.
10-0 Central can win conference with a win. A Hilltoppers victory secures at least a share of the conference title. Joining me right now is Onalaska head coach Craig Kowal. And what lessons could be taken away from that January meeting when you lost 80-54 to those guys?
Well, the first lesson is they're really good. No doubt about that. But you know, there were some mistakes that we had, especially early in that game and mid to late second half. I really think that we can correct and do a better job of. We didn't finish some shots, and they played really well, you know, and got into a flow and a rhythm and got their crowd into it. So hopefully we can you know, make a few corrections with those and just complete plays both on the offensive and defensive end, and you know, give them everything we have.
Let's talk about your group of guys. Tyler Hughes leads for that average in double figures in scoring. Anyone out of that group of seniors that has stepped up their game or, you know, impressed you this season?
Well, they all have. You know, I mean, we've been very balanced, and as a result, when we get flowing, we're really fun to watch because we play kind of an older brand of team basketball that you don't see at some levels this day and age, you know. So, you know, so all of them have really stepped up. I think the biggest thing is we've been more balanced inside and out. You know, for example, the game at Toma the other night, we got outscored 36-12 from the three-point line, but we had 40 points in the paint. And you know, Jalen Sample and Tyler Turf both have finished much better inside this year, and it'll give us much better balance when we do have our off shooting nights to score the basketball.
What does the senior group of guys mean to you? We're hearing a lot of the same names that we heard on Friday nights during the football season. Just when you think of this senior class, what comes to mind?
Commitment. These kids have, from the moment they stepped into high school, well before high school, have, you know, put the time in and sacrificed so much for each other in this program, and they've just been so dedicated, and I'm just very appreciative of that as a coach. And it isn't always the case in this day and age, and they've just been so committed and dedicated to one another. And like I said, they've been an absolute pleasure to coach.
A pleasure to watch as well. Thank you very much, Coach, for taking the time. 2 top 10 teams in the state in Division II squaring off. 7:15 is the tip, of course. Highlights coming your way tonight at 10 on the News 8 Highlight Zone.